had this dream. I was playing baseball with the Angels because my higher self is really corny and thought that angels in the outfield would be hilarious. But no, really, I did have this dream. And I was playing baseball, Metatron, and I'm saying playing baseball, but I was actually the ball in this dream. So I don't know if that still counts as playing. He being Metatron would hold me as this ball and like give me some kind of life lesson, and then he'd throw me, and then I'd get like orbited again. And every single time this happened, it would be like harder and harder every single time. Like it was like literally waking me up when this would happen. I'd like gasp and I'd be awake, and then I'd fall right back to sleep and I'd wake right back up to Metatron talking to me, and I'm a freaking baseball again. And finally, I'm getting pissed. I'm getting upset because I'm like, okay, I'm learning. I'm understanding what you're telling me. And he's like, okay, good. And then he'd chuck me again, and I'd get hit and I'd get thrown. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, can this game ever end? And he's like, well, I don't know. Can it? He's like, you're asking me and you're standing still. You're the one that needs to run home. I'm like, what does that mean? Well, as soon as he said that, my perception changes and I realize I am the person standing on the base now. And so what he's meaning is like I have to run the bases. I don't know what they're called. I don't know baseball. I should have done some research before I started filming this. But he's like, you need, and he's like, three strikes and you're out and you need to run home. Once I understand that I'm now in the game, I'm not just the ball, I'm actually like a player in this game. I start running to each base, and each one is like a pivotal moment in my life, right? Like I saw my spiritual awakening, and then I'm seeing my divorce, my change in life. What Metatron was trying to get me to understand, and why I'm sharing the story, because I think that it can um, speak to other people too. Each time between each base were these moments that I really didn't want to move. I really didn't want to leave. Like when my spiritual awakening happened and I was a 180-degree different person. I was comfortable in my life. I wasn't happy. I was very unhappy, which is why it happened, why I woke. And same with my the other one of the other bases was my job, like losing my job. I hated my job. I mean, truthfully, I loved it in some ways, but I hated the environment that it put me in, and I wasn't able to do my job the way I wanted to. So I kind of, ultimately hated it. And but it's always those things in our lives that are just comfortable enough that we resist the change that's coming. And that's what he's showing me that I'm going through again right now with my divorce and everything. It's like he's like it's just like